I'm Tamara with Wyoming Dutch Oven Cooking. Welcome to our channel today and my kitchen. We start out in my kitchen and then we're going to go outside and finish up. What we're doing today is something really yummy. It is a dessert and it's Huckleberry Pie. And if you stick with me till the very end, I have a very fun tip to share with you. What I've done is I've gone ahead and made my pie crust, and I went ahead and put the bottom crust on. And in my pie crust is 2 cups of flour, a teaspoon of salt. You got to put that salt in there, a teaspoon of sugar, 2/3 cup of butter, and 1/3 cup of butter, 1/3 cup of shortening, which will equal 2/3. And you mix that up real well, either with a pastry thing or a fork, and you want to mix it so it's little pea size, and then you slowly add in 6 to 8 tablespoons of cold water and just mix that, not over mix it, because that's what makes your pie crust tough. Okay, and you divide it in half, 2 balls. This will be the ball for the top portion. I've got it all made out here. And for my huckleberry pie filling mix that I've done, huckleberries have a lot of juice in them, so I went ahead and cooked this on the stove ahead of time. And it's got flour and sugar and a special tip in here. And I cook until I thickened it. Then we're going to put this in our pie shell. And I always do this. My husband gives me a hard time. I always make way too much, but that's all right. We'll just have another pie for later. Okay, so that part's done. Now I'm going to make out the top crust. And what I like to do is use wax paper. It kind of cuts down on the mess. Put a little flour on top. You know, we're fortunate we live in an area where the huckleberries are very, very wonderful. Not everybody gets huckleberries. So you can do the same type of a recipe here and use blueberries. Huckleberries are very, very good. They just have a very rich, distinct flavor. They're getting harder and harder to get. But we find a source and we get them. See how good this works to put it on wax paper? And then what we're going to do is we're going to bake this in a 12-inch Dutch oven that we have lined with aluminum foil. And the reason why we do that, it really works out good when you're doing pies, because you can put your pie in there and then lift it out with aluminum foil, and there you go. You know, for you ladies that don't want to do this, you can cheat with pie dough, Pillsbury pie dough. But I just love to make my own homemade crust. And really it is easy. It's very easy. One of the biggest tricks, though, you've got to remember is to not overwork your dough, because that is what makes it tough. And the reason why I put these little slits in here on my top is to let the steam out, and it just makes your pie a lot better. There we go. And you want to lay this on top like this. Look at that. Oh my goodness, is this going to be beautiful. Okay, I'll be finishing this up, and then we'll take it outside and cook it out in our Dutch oven cooking area. Just remember, with any of these recipes that we share with you, if you don't have a Dutch oven or the area to cook in Dutch oven, cast iron, you can do the same thing in an oven and it turns out beautiful. And what we're going to do is we're going to bake this for about an hour, get our temperature to 375, and then we'll enjoy this wonderful pie. So we'll see you outside in a little bit and show you how we're doing it. Just remember to please subscribe, hit the like button, and leave a comment. We really love comments. Okay, thank you. We'll see you in a bit outside. I've got my beautiful pie all made out. Look at this. And I like to go around and flute the edges. But you can do whatever you want to do to make it fun. And I also wanted to let you know before we put it in the Dutch oven and take it outside is I like to brush the top with cream. This is real whipping cream. And it just really helps brown it and glazes it. It kind of glazes it. It's beautiful. And then what I also like to do is sprinkle the top with a little bit of cinnamon and sugar. You don't need a whole lot of this. So there you go with that. And then I always have some of this made up ahead of time. Something the kids always loved on their toast, and I've just carried through with it. There we go. Now doesn't that look beautiful? Great, we'll see you outside in a few. Well, our beautiful pie got done and it turned out perfect. I get so excited when it turns out like this. You know, and we've developed a really good way how to cook pies in a Dutch oven. I am proud of this. This is, of course, like we told you, heavy aluminum foil. We doubled it, and then we put it in here, and it makes it so incredibly easy to lift out. And it just works out great. And this huckleberry pie is very special. It's to my daughter, Darcy. I always made it for her birthday. Of course, this is the middle of the summer, and her birthday is around Christmas time. But it was always her perfect pie, and that's what you wanted instead of cake. And just please remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and we love comments. Tell all of your family and friends. Please share this with them. We have so much fun doing this, and we want to share it with everybody. We also have a website. It's WyomingDutchOvenCooking.com. And you get a free guide and a recipe book. And you can go also to some of the things that we love to use, our different spices and oils and different cooking things we love. Thank you for joining us today. Just remember what our motto is: great food shared with friends and family equals quality times, great times. Thank you. Please join us again. Thank you. Remember I told you if you hang in with me and stay till the very end, I would give you a special tip on my huckleberry cream pie. Actually, the tip came from my mom. She loved cream, and so she put a cup of cream in her huckleberry pie. And oh my, does it make a difference? It is so rich. So there you go. Enjoy. Thank you.